We're all eager to see what CD Projekt Red has been creating with Cyberpunk 2077, especially following the masterpiece of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt and its amazing DLC. As some of you have already seen, we've gone through everything we know about Cyberpunk 2077, but there have been some intriguing and interesting developments since that video, recently here in 2017, and that's actually what we're going to be breaking down today. These are 5 new things that you must know about Cyberpunk 2077. And to start, at the 5 spot we have is the promotional campaign for Cyberpunk 2077 is ready. This statement is official words coming from CD Projekt Red's president and joint CEO Adam Kaczynski. He also added the game's reveal is going to be a major surprise for the community, and they're going to play with the element of surprise for this one. An interesting thing to note that relates to this comment is in 2016, CD Projekt Red's other joint CEO, Marcin Nowinski, was being interviewed by GamesIndustry.biz and also said that CD Projekt wanted to use the Rockstar Games model for their own games marketing, which it may not be far off to expect a reveal similar to how Red Dead Redemption 2 was handled with Cyberpunk 2077. But it does also need to be noted that CD Projekt Red has made it clear that 2017 is the year for Gwent. Nothing was shown at E3 2017, but there are still many events to come later this year, which could be the perfect time to unveil what the studio has been working on for these last few years. But if CD Projekt Red is really only concentrating on Gwent this year, we may be waiting till 2018 for anything new. Now to the 4th spot, we have some more encouraging comments coming from CD Projekt Red. In an interview with Polish website Gazeta, CD Projekt Red co-founder Mikhail Kaczynski talked about how he thinks their upcoming title Cyberpunk 2077 is coming along, and he said the following, quote unquote, "I'm convinced that Cyberpunk 2077 may be a much greater commercial success than The Witcher 3. The futuristic world of Cyberpunk is closer to what we know from everyday life. It's also increasingly popular as evidence of the phenomenon's presence in a number of films, books, comics, and games. You have to remember that fantasy is a niche topic." He also later added some very confident comments on how the game could be received and sell, saying, quote unquote, "I believe that in the case of Cyberpunk, CD Projekt will be able to fight not only for the prestigious prizes and awards, but also for great commercial success. The combination of these two elements in the gaming industry is difficult, but entirely possible, as the example of Rockstar today and Blizzard before them. So pretty much it truly sounds like the vision that they have is massive for Cyberpunk 2077, and if they believe they can outdo The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, then this game is going to be huge in all aspects." But down to the 3 spot, we have an interesting report that's made a lot of gamers nervous about when we will get Cyberpunk 2077. NeoGAF user Bosque pointed out that the game director for Cyberpunk 2077 was changed after CD Projekt Red had finished The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt's DLC Blood and Wine, and according to his sources, the pre-production done on the game before 2016 had been scrapped. Many gaming websites have treated this as official information, as it actually has come from NeoGAF from a quote anonymous source unquote, who even themselves said to treat it as a rumor. Now, this is important because if this is all true, the wait for Cyberpunk 2077 will be much longer than expected. Although, the recent comments made by CD Projekt Red's founders and CEOs doesn't align with the report at all, and after receiving grant money from the Polish government, it was revealed that they plan to have this game out no later than mid-2019. Also at TotalCon 2017, it was said that Mike Pondsmith was impressed with how things were coming along with Cyberpunk 2077, so I find it hard to believe a game of this massive scale could have been scrapped fully. Next to the 2 spot are job positions that may give small hints to what to expect from Cyberpunk 2077. The first are level design positions that are said to focus on unique open world spaces where gameplay flow and visual composition form memorable experiences. The most encouraging details from this position is that it seems that CD Projekt Red is in full control of their new powerful engine, which is the Red Engine 4, and they're able to create flexible maps for people, vehicles on the ground, and vehicles that can fly as well. Another really intriguing position is the environment artist, which is highlighted by physicalized objects and destruction models, which could equate to a form of destructible environments and movable objects within Night City. Lastly, we have a senior engine programmer position that stresses optimization as an importance, which probably means that CD Projekt Red will test Cyberpunk 2077 thoroughly on different PC setups and platforms like the PS4 and Xbox One, and their upgraded versions like the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X to see how well Cyberpunk 2077 runs. Lastly, to the number 1 spot is probably the biggest news to come this year, and that is Cyberpunk 2077 files being stolen, and the thieves trying to blackmail CD Projekt Red. The story broke when CD Projekt Red gave the following statement about what was happening. Quote unquote, "Dear gamers, an unidentified individual or individuals have just informed us that they are in possession of a few internal files belonging to CD Projekt Red. Among them are documents connected to early designs for the upcoming game Cyberpunk 2077. A demand for ransom has been made, saying that should we not comply, the files will be released to the general public. We will not be giving into the demands of the individual or individuals that have contacted us, which might eventually lead to the files being published online. The appropriate legal authorities will be informed about this situation. The documents are old and largely unrepresentative of the current vision for this game. Still, if you're looking forward to playing Cyberpunk 2077, it would be best for you to avoid any information not coming from CD Projekt Red. When the time is right, you will hear about Cyberpunk 2077 from us. Officially. Nothing has come out as of this moment, but this is definitely an unfortunate and disappointing development, but the truth is, hopefully these thieves never leak it out, and as CD Projekt Red have said themselves, we wait and see what their official and current vision is with Cyberpunk 2077 when they officially give us our next reveal. Although this wait is killing a lot of us, I think most of us understand that we have to give CD Projekt Red time, as they have earned it with just how great the Witcher franchise was. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to smack that like button if you did enjoy this video or found any informative value, and let me know down in the comment section below what excites you the most about Cyberpunk 2077. Again, thank you for joining me. Make sure to subscribe if you do wish to see more Cyberpunk 2077 content, and I'll see you later.